Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be closing out the fourth budget for July. I'm going to go over real numbers, real income, and do some transfers between accounts. So if you like that kind of content, just stay tuned. And hey, Legacy Builders, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited that you are here. I'm ready to close out this budget. It is early in the morning, so my voice is a little bit waking up still, and I have the fan on because it's too hot to not have it on. So if you hear it, kind of swiveling in the background, please forgive me. All right, so all of our bills have been paid for July already, so we don't have anything left to accommodate for except for our transportation cost. So if you've been here before, if you were here last week, you know that one of my goals for the month was to put $220 towards transportation. All right, so I'm going to go ahead right into the fourth paycheck or budget by paycheck worksheet in my annual budget workbook. It's available on Amazon if anybody wants to try it out. So the very first thing is the income. We planned for $500, but the actual income that we're using is $700. So that means our actual expenses will be $700 because I do a zero-based budget. The tithe is 10% of what we're using, so that's $70. So the giving bucket already knows we're putting $70 towards giving, and that's $70 total. We're not going to be doing any savings with this budget. Can't do investing with this budget. It's the last budget of the month. Plus, we still need to put money aside for August rent. So the next thing that we're going to work on is transportation. I need to put $55 there like I planned, because that will give us more than enough money for traveling expenses and all kinds of transportation expenses going forward into August. We may have to travel to see some family, since I have a family member whose health is on a decline, so we are going to be planning to make a trip soon. August rent, the plan was $345 or $395, but we're actually going to leave behind $500 for August rent, or towards August rent. Now for cash expenses, I did pull out cash that I want to use to stuff in some envelopes, in some binders. So $25 is going to my personal A6 binder. I have an abundance binder, which is my favorite one to put money in, just like having a few extra dollars in there every week. So we're going to put $15 there, and then I have challenges that I want to finish. So I have $25 for that, and then my oldest son and my middle son will get $5 each to go towards their back to school savings, because we have to make sure that we start buying the things for back to school as early as possible. So 25 plus 15 plus 25 plus 5 plus 5, $75. I make the money stretch, girl, as much as we can. All right, let me adjust my situation here. Okay, so we should have a zero-based budget based on my plan. So $75 in cash. I'm going to jump around just a little bit. $70 for giving, $55 for transportation costs, and $500 towards August rent. That's our zero-based budget. So I'm going to come down here, scoot over again. Income $700, expenses $700. When you subtract it, expenses from the income, we got a zero-based budget. And for percentages, 10% of this income did go to giving. Savings was $55. So 55 divided into 700, 7.8%. So 7.8% went towards savings, and nothing went to investing again this week. Everything that we have invested right now pays us, well, not everything, but about 85% of our portfolios pays us dividends that gets reinvested automatically. So we're still working with that until we can actively start putting money into our different retirement accounts and our taxable brokerages for that additional stream of income. So That's why I'm explaining that, because I'm sad that it's 0, but this is what we have to do right now until we can do more. So it's just a temporary situation. So now that I have all of those moves made, this is the last budget of the month, but I'm going to close out the monthly budget in a separate video. So I'll fill out the monthly budget at that time. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to make some money moves. We're going to start with the tithe. I'm going to transfer that over, and I'll show you on the screen that it was done, so you hopefully can follow along with me. This is how I like to close out my budget every single week. Budget by paychecks. Success tithe got $70. And transportation also got $55. Success. I'm going to pull out this or stuff the cash in these envelopes on my other channel, and I'll link that video up here. All right, so then we have August rent. That's the last thing. It's going to stay behind in the operating account, and that's $500. So that was quick, fast, and simple, right? So now the next thing I need to do is update my expense tracker. I need to make sure I reconcile this budget by checking what's in this operating account now and how much we have to work with going into August. I will have to make some adjustments because we may not have the exact amount we need for August rent, so I'll have to pull it from savings so we can meet that requirement. But it's all good. We'll make it work. All right, so I'm showing $11.52 in the account right now, and we have $12.77 on ledger. So the first move that I made was the tithe, and I'll go ahead and fill this in, and I'll be right back. So where we're ending this budget, $11.52. So with $11.52, that means we are $248 in the hole. We need that much to pull from savings to make sure we make our rent payment, which is fine. I do have, I think, 2 more streams coming in, some payouts for KDP from Amazon. So if you don't know, I have 10 different books. I have my a book I had written about 4 years ago. It's called 5 Financial Do's for Women. That's sold on Amazon. I have this annual budget workbook that has a different cover, actually. It has this cover now, but it's available on Amazon. I also have some savings challenge books on Amazon. I have this amazing book of savings for teenagers. My oldest son and I created this one. This is available on Amazon. We also have a version for teenage girls. I have other workbooks for budgeting purposes on Amazon. So anytime sales are paid like 2 months behind. So I'm waiting for, I think, May. So I'm waiting for May's deposit to come in. So as soon as I get that, I'll see if it's enough to like fill in the gap. So that's it for this budget closeout. I was going to go over the monthly budget, but I'll do that in a separate video when I close out July's budget and see exactly where we ended up with all of our other savings and our giving for the month, and then check on I think that's it, our goals, because I think we did hit 2 of the 3 goals that I set for myself for the month. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful in any way or motivating somehow. And let's keep on minding our money, y'all. Let's manage it well and live our lives abundantly. Bye for now.